You got me talking. You got me falling deep in you. Never thought I'd say it, but you got me breaking through. You're the one who turned this feeling into something real and true. Now I'm caught up in this feeling, and it's all because of you.
You had done it, and now he's gonna prove you he's not the guy you can mess with so casually. He led you out of the restaurant by your hand like the perfect gentleman he was. But as soon as you both were out of sight, he opened the car door and pushed you in the passenger seat roughly before slamming the door shut. He rounded the car with purposeful steps and got in himself. Instead of starting the engine, he suddenly turned to you. You stared at him curiously. What was up with him? Before you can process, he grabbed your nape of neck and pulled you closer, all the while meeting you in mid. His lips crashed against yours hungrily. It wasn't the sweet kiss he gave you before. Your soul left your body as he pushed his tongue inside your mouth. He was kissing you like his life depended on it. His other hand slid around your waist without breaking the kiss. He pulled you over the mid console and onto his lap like you ate nothing. His tongue traced every inch of your mouth as he devoured you whole. His hands traced the curve of your spine before sliding inside your one piece to squeeze your waist. You moaned softly and tried to push him away. You couldn't breathe, and he was too far gone to care. He pressed a button, and the tinted glass of his car rolled up, blocking the view from outside. He pulled away subtly, only to mark your neck. Your eyebrows knit slightly as a wave of pleasure pain soared through you. A dark purple hickey blossomed on your delicate skin. He pulled away slightly. He was panting. Why in? He muttered huskily, barely controlling his urge to have you right then and there. Yes, he asked softly. Can I have you? All of you. You blushed so hard even a tomato would be jealous of your red color. A sexy smirk spread on his lips as he poked your nose. Naughty girl, he teased. Huh? You looked adorable as you looked at him. Not now, he whispered. I got my practice schedule tomorrow morning. Your face fell slightly. He burst out laughing. Look at you, sweetheart, all flushed and wanting. He teased. You mutter something under your breath about how mean he is. I heard you, he whispered. So what? You were being bratty now. So what? He mimicked you playfully, then placed you back in the passenger seat. It all ended too quickly. You couldn't understand if you dreamed it or that really happened. Your lips were wet and slightly swollen from the kiss, and that unmistakable deep mark couldn't be a dream either. Your heart thudded so loudly you could swear he can hear it. He inserts the key into the ignition and starts the engine with a low sound. The car begins to roll forward. With one hand, he guides the steering and the other goes to adjust his pants. Your naughty eyes followed his hand and stared as he adjusted his obvious bulge. Say something you like, princess, he teased, but his eyes were filled with passion. He decided to get bolder too. Yeah, can I touch it? He threw his head back on the backrest with a grunt. care for Princess, or I might lose control again. Lose it, you muttered challengingly. He bit his lower lip while his eyes locked with yours. Soon, Princess, soon. Be patient. You puff your cheeks in grumpiness. What? Can't wait for tomorrow, eh? Too desperate? Yes, I am, you say louder, then grin sheepishly. You can't blame a girl for being pet in front of a handsome crush. You wink at him, then slowly reach for his purse. The car swears as your hand finally makes contact. GYN, he grunts, then pulls over to the roadside. You are a goner now, he whispered, and removed your seatbelt. You held your breath as he reaches for you again. His hands stroked your curves as his lips met yours again. He slipped his hand back under your midi, touching your bare thighs. He tugged your lower lip gently with his teeth before soothing it with his tongue. I can never get enough of you, he whispered and kisses the mark he gave you earlier. I don't want to do it here, he muttered. Why not? I want my first night to be special. First night? You snort at him. Hey, you are already 30 years old and you never did anything. No. You laughed so hard your stomach hurt. After laughing to your heart's content, you finally stopped. Alright, fine, maybe some other time. Tomorrow, he declared. Yeah, but don't chicken out again. He groaned. I'm not a chicken. You are. You are. You are impossible, YN.